Okay, people, it's time for me to touch on something truly deeply important to me. Something that, you know, when I wake up in the morning and I think, why am I here? What am I doing? What are any of us doing here? What am I living for? The answer is early to mid 2000s MTV dating shows. That's what we're here for. That's what gets me up in the morning. So I thought today, let's take a trip down memory lane and look at some of these incredibly wild MTV dating shows of the mid 2000s, all of which seem to involve a bus or a motor vehicle of some type. I don't know why, but it's like whoever was running MTV at the time was like, you know what we need? Don't even bring me a concept for a show unless it involves dating and some kind of a motor vehicle. I don't know why, but of course, the first one we got to talk about, my personal favorite MTV show of all time, is Next. If you're not familiar with the premise, basically the idea is that you're trying to find somebody that you want to go on a date with, and if you don't like it at any time, you can say next, and they will give you the next person in the lineup, and hopefully you like the next person. So let's check it out.
I'm 19 and I'm a personal trainer, but I don't want to have to whip these guys into shape.
One of my favorite parts of Next is all the super fake things the producers would write for them. She says, I'm a personal trainer, but I don't want to have to whip these guys into shape. They're just like the worst actors of all time.
Even if this guy isn't a professional basketball player, I'm hoping he's hung like one. If these guys don't clean their teeth, it probably means they have smelly balls. Next.
If these guys don't clean their teeth, it probably means they have smelly balls. I like how she says it just so cheery. She didn't even think about, there's like, hey, Allison, say this. Okay, no problem.
Hey guys, get ready to go one-on-one.
Allison, I'm ready to go one-on-one with you.
I'm Anji, I'm 19, and I'm a pre-med student, so I really know my way around a naked body.
More cringy lines here. I'm a med student, so I really know my way around a naked body. I want to know, what is he wearing here? I don't remember this being a thing. Like, what is going on here with his polo shirt here?
I'm Justin, I'm 19, and I'm black and Italian, so I may be the first real Italian stallion.
Hey, Justin.
I'm 20, and I'm hot enough to get away with saying that I love Ryan Seacrest.
How come all these people looks so much older? Like, it says he's 20. He looks like he's like 32. Looks like he's a 32-year-old dropping off his kid at kindergarten.
I'm Brian, I'm 25. Once this girl sees my baby blues, she'll forget what color hers are.
I do like this. He needs to pop his collar, for one. But you remember the pink polo shirt trend of the mid-2000s? I miss it. Bring back the polos.
I'm Carl, I'm 21, and I play college baseball, so I can't wait to show this girl my big bat.
Oh, look at his moves here. His little crotch thrust as he's getting on the next bus.
Carl, I'm 21,
right
and
here.
I play college baseball, so I can't wait to show this girl my big bat.
There it is. So then, on the way to the date, the guys get to know each other in the bus. I'm hoping they kiss. From what I understand, that's the next thing, right? The guys kiss?
Skydiving instructor.
Are you really?
No, you guys are so good.
So what do you do?
Studying to do like fashion things, although I haven't taken a fashion class yet.
Fashion.
Fashion. You know what he's thinking? The guy said, I'm studying to do fashion things, although I haven't taken a fashion class yet. And the other guy says, fashion. He says in his head, I believe you're a homosexual because all men who are interested in fashion must be homosexuals. Oh, you better believe I noticed the leather wrist cuff. You guys know my biggest passion in life is wrist accessories. I couldn't watch this clip without noticing that.
Anji's first to show his nerve.
Okay, first up we've got Anji.
Deserves her curves. But
see if he deserves her curves.
Guys, it's about that time. I'm going first.
Okay, Anji. Let's wish him luck.
All right, Jack.
Oh, yeah. Hey, I'll see you in a minute.
What do you think his chances
See, but yeah, they should have given him a good luck kiss before he got off the bus. Like, good luck, bro. And then just, you know, give him a kiss on the lips, right? Like when you see your wife off to work, you're like, all right, I love you, baby. I feel like that would have been courteous.
Hope she's down to play doctor.
Oh, this is my favorite part. When they get off the bus and they have to say 3 things about themselves. One of them is usually, you know, pretty straightforward. The second one is a little bit unusual. And then the third one is something super cringy. There we go. See? Sleeps with Weenie Pooh Bear every night. Oh, yeah. They also get $1 for every minute they last on the date. That's right.
Hi.
Hey there, I'm Anji.
Allison, nice to meet you.
Allison. What is this stuff you got here?
Well, I played basketball for
Rollerblading.
about 9 years, so I thought it'd be fun to mix it up a little bit and do it in some rollerblades.
Basketball's great. Must be the athletic type.
Yeah, actually, I'm a trainer at a club.
Personal trainer. Looks like you got a better six-pack than I do, so that's good.
What do you think
She
his
sounds
chances
very
are?
intelligent.
Might not come
Doesn't
off
she?
like instantly as being wonderful, but as soon as he like warms up and opens up and stuff, I'm sure that she'll just love him.
So,
Listen to how encouraging he is. I forget his name, the fashion guy. Listen to this. What a good friend.
What do you think his chances are?
He might not come off like instantly as being wonderful, but as soon as he like warms up and opens up and stuff, I'm sure that she'll just love him.
so
What a great guy. See, I think he should have given Angie a supportive kiss before he went off on the date. That's what I think.
what kind of music do you listen to?
I know it sounds trite to say
Screamo,
everything, but I
hard
kind of
rock.
do listen to everything.
You like country?
Ooh, by everything I meant everything but country. I think.
Everything but rap and country.
Because that's my favorite kind of music.
Oh.
So I'm going to have to say next.
Oh, Angie got nexted because he doesn't like country. I think Allison's a keeper. If a girl likes country, it's a good sign that she's wife material or that she's cheating on her husband who's deployed in the military. One or the other.
I made $4. I guess I am a hick.
I'd rather be with a hick than look at his tiny
She said, I'd rather be with a hick than look at his tiny dick. Wow, ruthless. Okay, Angie didn't make it.
How was it? I'm glad I'm wearing padding. That was rough. But Justin, man, you're up next.
Okay, let's see what Justin can do. Thinks he looks like Lenny Kravitz, claims to fall in love easily, grabs gear shift to relieve road rage. I wish I could play the clip for you. Have you ever seen the clip of Lenny Kravitz at a festival where he is wearing these tight leather pants and he's like squatting on stage and his pants rip and his dick is just like flopping? It's one of the best clips ever.
Hello,
Hi.
I'm Allison.
Hi, Justin.
Nice to meet you.
Me too. So what's up?
We're going to play some basketball, and we're going to rollerblade at the same time.
Game on. So
Basketball
guys,
and
how would you all lose
rollerblading.
your
That sounds like
virginities?
CrossFit.
What about you, Eddie? Are you a virgin?
I am.
You are.
Wow.
You're a virgin. Straight
I like Eddie. Eddie's the soft-spoken virgin, so supportive. What a kind soul. I like Eddie.
That's cool. I mean,
Right on.
I respect that. That's great.
Do you smoke?
Well, it depends.
What do you mean?
And if you like smokers or non-smokers.
If
I like it. She said, do you smoke? And he said, well, it depends. Do you like smokers or not? I like it. Just shameless pandering.
smokers or non-smokers. Well, do you smoke?
Yeah, I actually do.
I'm going to have to say next.
Ooh. Allison, not messing
I hope
around.
the only thing smoking on this next date is his body.
Could have been Allison's husband. This, I'm going on the patch.
Ruthless. Man, Allison, she set him up just to knock him down. I thought she was a sweetheart. Now I'm starting to think otherwise. I think Allison, she's a tough cookie.
Justin's love of cigarettes made him a butthead. Eddie's up next.
Made him a butthead. Oh, why does it say gay here? Look at that. Look at the affectionate touch that Eddie gave him. That was not like a bro butt slap. That was like a gentle, affectionate touch. I like it. I'm on Team Eddie. And look at that. He's so support. I'm on Team Eddie.
What happened?
I'm on Team Eddie.
Gorgeous.
Hot, huh?
I'm heartbroken.
Really?
Look at that.
Eddie, you're up next.
He's gentle. Okay, here's
done.
Eddie. Let's see if Allison knows. Let's see how long it takes Allison to realize. Yeah, let's see how good her gaydar is. Let's see. I hope he wins. I'm rooting for Eddie. He seems like he's husband material.
Man enough for her.
Hollister employee, okay. Idolizes Ryan Seacrest, check. Eats chocolate 3 times a day. I feel like eating chocolate. That checks out too. So let's see how long he makes it.
Hi there.
Hi.
You're Allison?
Yes.
Eddie, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, too.
Oh, look what we have here.
Oh,
Yes,
wow.
are you hungry?
Look at that. Watch the hand.
You, too.
Oh, look what we have here.
The Christian side hug
Hi.
You're Allison?
Yes.
Eddie,
and the
nice to
flick
meet
of the
you.
wrist.
To meet you, too.
Oh, look what we have here.
Yes, are you hungry?
Oh, I can eat.
This is so fake. I love it. They planted him. They said, okay, Eddie, You can be on the show, but you have to be the obviously gay one that gets nexted in 45 seconds. And he's like, all right, I'm in. Cool. What do I have to do? And they're like, just, pat the other guys on the butt, stroke their arm, give the girl a nice, friendly Christian side hug. Just, do gay stuff. And he's like, all right, I'm your man. I got this. Don't worry.
I can always eat.
Look how he's eating, too, with this pink... I love it. This was the 2000s when you could have these obviously stereotypical gay caricatures for comedic effect, and it was okay. We thought nothing of it back then. Oh, hey, what'll be funny is if you act gay. All right, I'm in.
Oh, I can eat. I can always eat.
It's like, what? How would a gay guy eat a hamburger? Well, he'd put his pinky out, right? Yeah, just do that. Act gay.
What do you like to do?
Me personally, I love to shop.
Oh, this is great.
Really?
I love going out and shopping. I love coordinating outfits. Sorry, hover to me. I'm talking with my mouth open.
That is okay.
Allison doesn't even mind. He's such a sweetheart that she doesn't even mind that he's obviously gay. But, remember, this was the mid-2000s when the punchline to any joke in a movie would just be, ha ha, he's gay. That's all you had to do. And then the audience would be in stitches. It was a different time.
I'm so sad right now. She was exactly what I would do if I built a woman.
He's heartbroken. He really wanted Allison to love and accept him for who he is. And he feels shamed. He feels less than. You can tell he's just really doubting himself right now. And my heart just goes out to him. The poor guy. The Italian stallion doesn't even feel like a pony anymore. He's doubting everything he thought he knew about himself.
It's like she wasn't willing to compromise. I'm sure there was things wrong with her that I would have compromised for.
He was trying so hard.
I don't understand that.
It wasn't meant to be, man.
It takes a big man to cry like that.
It's just so hard to accept.
You have a big heart, very sensitive towards things like that.
Don't worry, man. I cried over girls several times. Don't worry.
Men cry.
Really?
See, I like this. The bros just comforting each other again. I'm hoping that they just come together and kiss. You know how in the adult films, whenever girls, I feel like that is the next thing for the boys of Next. Pillow fight in their underwear followed by a makeout.
It's all right, dude.
No sweat. No sweat.
Thanks, man. By the way, anybody ever tell you have beautiful eyes?
Of course, man. Be good to yourself.
Crying over a girl he met for 90 seconds. Well, listen, if you met Allison for 90 seconds, you'd be crying too. Trust me, bro. Trust me.
How much clothes do you own?
Like 300 shirts.
Oh my goodness.
But I mean,
Because a gay guy would own a lot of clothes, right? How are we going to make the audience think he's gay? Talk about how many clothes he has, because gay guys own lots of clothes.
I want to brag about. It's something that I'm passionate about,
Yeah.
And something that I care about. Do you like to shop too?
I do like shopping.
Oh, good.
But I
can be
don't know if
besties.
I like shopping as much as you.
Well, that's fine. Everybody has their own hobbies.
Might be a little much. I'm gonna have to say next.
Oh,
Don't worry. I'm tough.
Eddie doesn't look very upset about this. I'm starting to believe he might be gay. That's what they want us to think.
Allison, you should have picked me. You could have bought some of my t-shirts.
Eddie?
All right, well, there's next for you. You get the vibe. I gotta say, one of the proudest moments of my life is I almost got a chance to ride on the Next bus once. I knew a guy that did the graphics for some MTV shows at the time, and I went to go hang out with him in Venice, and he was like, oh, dude, you're like a minute late. The Next bus was just here. We were riding around. So unfortunately, I did not get a chance to ride on the Next bus. And I got to say, it's the biggest regret of my life. It's like if you picked the winning lottery numbers, but you were like one number off, and your whole life, you're wondering what could life have been like if I just made that one decision differently. And I just wonder, what if I showed up 5 minutes later to meet that guy? Maybe I could have ridden on the Next bus. Who knows? Maybe I could have been the next Eddie. Anyway, another MTV dating show that, of course, you guys remember, featuring a motor vehicle, because remember, in the mid-2000s, every MTV show had to involve dating and a motor vehicle, was Room Raiders. The way the show worked was very simple. There was a group of guys or girls competing to be chosen by another guy or girl, and the way that they would be picked was based on their room. And so they would show up at this person's room, and he or she would pick through their stuff and shine a black light on it and all that stuff. And based on what they found in the room, they would choose their date. So let's check out 8 jaw-dropping Room Raiders discoveries and get a taste of exactly how weird Room Raiders was.
Wait, what is this?
What is what? What is what?
Uh-oh.
Oh my God, that's disgusting.
So there's always good stuff under the bed.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm sure this show was totally fake too, but 20-year-old guys' rooms actually are vile and disgusting. I feel like you should wear a hazmat suit before you go into them. So shout out to anybody who was brave enough to actually go on this show.
Oh, wonderful.
Okay, we got a middle school yearbook.
Uh-oh.
Don't look in there.
Oh, wow. We have more porn.
Exactly. Finding porn in Mark's room isn't what makes this clip weird. It's that he hid it in his middle school yearbook. I don't know. I feel like that's a good place to hide it because nobody's going to look in there.
Oh.
Are you some kind of like porn freak?
Oh my God.
No, I'm not a porn freak. I'm a porn collector. I'll have you know that it's a form of art. And without me collecting vintage porn on VHS, this art will be lost to the sands of time, just like so many other great pieces of art throughout history. So you should be thanking me for preserving this art form on VHS, okay, sister? A porn sommelier, exactly.
Come on, guys.
Another negative.
Porn connoisseur.
Oh, let's see what else we can find. Oh, what's that? I think I'm gonna need my spy kit for this one.
But as gross as men can be, I think girls, they have their own kind of like just fucking filthiness, Like if you've ever been on a date with a girl who has like a bunch of McDonald's trash in the backseat of her car, they're like doing their makeup, eating McDonald's, and like talking on the phone at the same time. They've got a special kind of grossness.
Oh my God, he's already scared of stuff in your room.
I'm gonna use these rubber gloves to protect my hands from whatever might be in that bag.
Good call.
It's not a good sign. What is it?
It looks like
a gumball?
half-eaten jawbreaker.
That's gross.
I like a girl who starts something and then can finish it.
Well, I don't know how much time he has on his hands that he could sit there and finish a jawbreaker in a day.
Disgusting.
This is a pop punk couple here. He's got his Valencia hoodie. She's got a cartel sticker on her boombox. Remember the like 3-piece stereos? With in the middle, you'd have like the CD and cassette deck thing and then the detachable speakers. I miss it.
Let's take a look around.
Oh, if a girl has these sheets, you know what that means, right? You know what that means. It means that she's probably in hair school, and it definitely means that she fucks. Any girl in the mid-2000s with animal prints, that means she fucks.
Let's take a look around. You still play with dolls?
Oh, man.
And look at that head.
And probably in hair school.
This baby is seriously hurt.
Dolls are one of these things that's just always creepy. Like there's no situation other than maybe like an actual like infant playing with it. In what world would this doll be anything other than just frightening? Like I feel like these dolls should only exist as props in horror movies.
I'm gonna need my spy kit for this one.
Oh God, why is he taking out the spy kit?
The spy kit, look at that. I would have given anything to have one of these spy kits when I was a kid.
I think I'm gonna use a cell phone. I need to text you and find out what's going on ASAP.
Uh-oh, it's ringing.
Oh, I love this. I love all the vintage technology here. This is like some kind of Y2K mood board right here with the animal print. She's got the CRT TV with the boombox on top, and he's texting her on like a Motorola Q or something. Or maybe it's a sidekick. I don't know. Some vintage technology here. I'm nostalgic.
Uh-oh, it's ringing. Let's see what he says.
What is a sidekick?
What is
okay.
up with this busted old raggedy doll?
You tell him that it looks just like you.
No.
That's what you're gonna tell him.
No.
That's the doll. I've
Hit
had
me
all
on the
my life.
sidekick.
You don't like her? Obviously, I don't like
5
it.
cents a text.
Come on
God,
now.
I once ran up $100 phone bill in like a day texting some girl around this period because I was so thirsty. I knew that I was out of text for that month, but I was so thirsty. I had to talk to this girl. I felt like I was close to like closing the deal. Like when you're fishing and you've got the fish on the hook, and you're like, I can tell it's close. I've almost got it. I could feel that. And I was like, it doesn't matter how much it cut. Yeah, one more, just one more. It's worth it. And it took me more than I thought. But you know, it was worth it. It was worth it. I landed the fish. Small price to pay.
Oh, look. This is disgusting.
Uh-oh.
What, do you test your own urine every now and again?
Wait a minute. So he found some vials of pee in this guy's room, and he's saying that's disgusting? I call that responsible. I just want to monitor my own biometrics. What if the doctor calls me and wants a urine sample, and I don't have time to go to their office and give them one? I'm like, no problem, doc. What day do you want? I've got urine from the last 30 days saved up here. If that's wrong, then I don't want to be right. I'm sorry. If saving your own urine is weird, well, okay, then I guess I'm weird. I'll tell you what, I'm proud of running up a $100 phone bill in a day, texting that girl. I'm proud of it because you know what? That's commitment. ABC, baby, always be closing. You got to do what you got to do when you got one on the hook. You don't just give up. You don't just say, oh, there's going to be another one. No, you go for the kill. Commitment. You go for the kill, people. You don't give up when you got one on the hook.
I'm gonna have to get my trusty spy kit.
Trusty spy? What's he gonna pull out, dude?
Oh, here comes the spy kit again. What? Imagine you're James Bond, okay? Imagine you're James Bond. You just parachuted into enemy territory. You're surrounded. There's enemy agents everywhere, armed to the teeth. They're looking for you. It's like Metal Gear Solid on full alert with the lights and the sirens. Are like, oh shit. Well, thank God they gave me the spy kit. I'm gonna open it up. Surely there's something in this spy kit that'll save me. And you're like, what? Wait, there's a giant fucking pair of tweezers? An 8-inch pair of tweezers? That's what you gave me? This is what you people call a spy kit? That's when it's snake! Snake! Game over. Thanks for nothing.
The evidence bag. I'm gonna have to put this in here so that you can tell me about this later on. Because this is really, really weird.
Yeah, it's pretty weird, man. You're weird.
But he touched it with his bare hands. They gave him rubber gloves in his spy kit, but the man picked up this jar of pee with his bare hands.
Yeah, it's pretty weird, man. You're weird. It's pretty weird.
See, look at that. Perfectly good rubber gloves are going to waste.
What is what? What is what?
Uh-oh.
Oh my God, that's
Poop.
disgusting.
He found one of her turds on the floor.
What?
Oh my.
She's like, oh no, I forgot to clean that up. I had to go in the middle of the night. And he's like, no, I like it. I'm just surprised. But you know, I don't think it's gross. You know, if you wanted to do that on me, that would be okay. If you need to go next time, you know, just let me know. I'll catch.
God, that's disgusting. I need my spy kit for this one.
Oh, he needs his spy kit to examine the turd.
Put on some rubber gloves here.
Good call.
It's time to get down and dirty.
At least he's using his spy kit.
Funny, real funny. It's fake.
Oh,
I don't know why
it was
you have
fake all
poo lying
along.
around in your room.
She tricked
Not the most
us.
appealing.
That's true. We know the poop is fake because girls don't poop. Actually, that's not true. As Adam Carolla has said, girls do poop, but only the ugly ones. And that girl is pretty cute, so we know that there is no way that was her poop. All right. Well, that's Room Raiders. One of the best shows. Next up, we've got Parental Control, which was a very, very weird show. The premise of this show is that the parents aren't happy with the person that their child is currently dating. And so they decide to send their son or daughter on a date with someone else to see if maybe their child will like this other person better. So basically, they're trying to break up their child's relationship. That's the premise of the show. As far as I know, there's no motor vehicle involved, but I could be wrong. Let's see.
Hi, I'm Richie, and I'm a state supervisor.
And I'm Carol. I'm a paralegal.
Our son,
Okay.
Kirk, is the kind of kid that you brag to your friends about.
Oh, he looks like he's in a mirror. Look at that. He's in a mirror, wins a plague, or despised icon. You guys remember when people in metalcore and deathcore bands look like that?
He's hardworking,
We need to bring it back.
kind-hearted, and super generous.
But there's just one problem.
Uh-oh.
His girlfriend is a total snob.
Uh-oh.
This is Kirk. He's dating Sarah.
This is Kirk. He plays in a band called the Acacia Strain.
They've been together for 3 months, and Kirk says she's the hottest thing money can buy. But his parents want to return her for a refund, so they're setting Kirk up on 2 blind dates with girls they each handpicked just for him. If you think this is hard for Kirk, imagine how tough it will be for Sarah when she sits down with his parents and they watch the dates together.
You're right, it's a nice view out here.
Man, again, the 2000s, it was a different time. I think these days, I feel bad for this guy. You know, he's probably like, what, like 38 or something now? Probably like sells insurance. I wonder if his clients are ever like, hey, weren't you the guy looking at the girl's ass on Parental Control? Were you the guy? Oh my gosh, high-fiving.
At the end of the day, Kirk will have to decide which girl he wants to keep seeing.
This is like some kind of weird cuck scenario where the girlfriend agrees to watch her boyfriend go on dates with other girls with his parents. It's like the weirdest kind of like softcore cucking. Can women be cucked? Yes, absolutely. Have you ever watched women get cucked all the time? I love all the motion graphics back then too. Like the MTV and VH1 shows always had like the coolest animations in their opening sequences. I miss this aesthetic. Please bring this aesthetic back.
First of all, Sarah treats our son like he's her personal manservant.
She makes Kirk take care of her every need, but she won't lift a finger for him.
This is totally real and unscripted. Look at this. I've never seen more convincing acting in my life. She looks horrible.
But she won't lift a finger for him.
Why is she so mean to Kirk?
I got a finger for you right here.
I got a finger for you right here.
He's always been a laid-back skater guy, but she
looks
wants
like a
him to be
laid-back skater
preppy.
guy.
Sarah's trying to change our dude to a dud.
I want to go back in time and be a writer for one of these shows. She's trying to change our dude into a dud. I just imagine the writer like high-fiving themselves like, yeah, I'm good. Damn, that's what they call comedy. I like Kirk's dad's vibe. Real angry.
Now it's time for Mom and Dad to meet the potential blind dates for Kirk.
Okay, now they're picking out his new girlfriend. Let's see who they pick.
What do you do for a living?
Now I'm just attending college, studying interior design. Undeclared business. I work at a tanning salon.
Tanning salon.
Girl.
Girls who work at tanning salons. If a girl worked at a tanning salon in 2005, what would you think about that girl? I would say a lot of overlap with the kind of girls that have the zebra print sheets and drive an Oldsmobile Alero. I would say, you know what that means. If she says she works at a tanning salon, you know what that means.
Oh. Can you do like 20 push-ups?
I can bust out some one arms if you want me to.
Go for it.
Okay, let's see it. Look at that.
10.
Kirk's dad counting out the push-ups with conviction.
What do you do? Tell us something.
Yeah, very progressive, wasn't it?
For you to
very
do.
Yes,
He must have
DTF
respect
shows very
for
progressive.
others and high morals. A sense of humor and an appetite. You like to cook?
An appetite.
Nope.
They should manscape.
Excuse me?
You know, I don't want a forest, so they have to, trim down.
Okay.
Imagine telling a guy's dad, I need your son to shave his dick. I like that. I respect it. She knows what she wants. If your son has a hairy dick, next.
Now pretend you're dating my husband. Let's see how you dump him.
Okay.
Babe kicks. Look, babe. Dude, I know
I like this.
you really, really like
See,
me.
now this is a good exercise. Dump my husband. That's, again, this is some kind of like weird, like reverse cucking sort of thing. I like this. This is a good exercise. It's true. We'll never reach these heights again. It's true.
You're just way too slutty. Oh, you're not man
Way too
enough.
slutty. She called Kirk's dad a slut. Very progressive. I'm sorry, Dad. You're dumped. You're too slutty.
Okay, so
Okay, they're
decision time.
Ooh, look at this. Firing up that vintage MacBook.
Okay, so
Look at this MacBook. The 12-inch MacBook running at 133 megahertz with the trackpad that's like an inch and a half wide.
it's decision time. I think she's really cute.
Who are they going to pick?
She's pretty good, but this girl is absolutely stunning.
Either way, Sarah's out the door.
You said it.
You said it.
So, like, why are you doing this?
Like, you're out of here soon.
Like, your mustache doesn't make you look macho.
You don't even know the difference between men and ladies, do you?
I don't think you do either.
You're a bitch.
Wow. Wow, listen to this.
You're a bitch.
You're a bitch. Cut right to the chase, aggressive. Coming in hot with the banter. Just calling your son's girlfriend a bitch.
There's my girl.
Laura, okay, I'm rooting for Laura. She's the one that works at the tanning salon, right? I like Laura.
She has something that Sarah doesn't. A personality.
The only thing Laura needs, she needs the motocross, like, skunk hair. That's the only thing she needs to be the ideal woman. A Fox Racing hoodie and some skunk hair.
This is my son, Kirk.
Hey. Hi, Kirk. I'm loyal, outgoing, and I'll show your son
Kirk is
how to
into
have
look at
real
that.
girlfriend.
Kirk wants
and
it.
he's which of a girlfriend? Sarah.
Wow.
Oh my god, like Laura is super fake. I'm not worried about anything with that blonde bimbo.
Yeah,
My first impression
he
of Laura
does
was
look
she
like
had
he's an
pretty eyes
abacab.
and a tight little body.
Kirk and Laura are off for a
Kirk's a
high-flying
creep.
adventure, while Mom and Dad try to keep Sarah grounded right there in the living room.
You know what's short for Richard? Dick.
I'm telling you, I missed my calling in life. I should have been a writer on Parental Control. Fellas, what's stopping you from looking like this? What's stopping you from getting some black socks? What is that, like a Scarface shirt, flat brim hat, some below the knee shorts, and a 5150? What's stopping you?
Well, here we are.
What are we actually doing?
We're gonna go parasailing. Haven't you ever been before?
I've never been, and I've always wanted to. I've just never got the chance.
Oh, it's a Lil Wayne shirt. Okay.
She probably gets naked on all of her dates.
Damn, you work out.
Little. What do you do? You tan or what? You got a nice little body color.
Well, I work at a tanning salon. So that's where I get all my
I thank my
tanning.
mom later.
What an awkward conversation. You got a nice little body color. Kirk's got game. That's what the Zoomers call Riz. A nice little body color. I'm going to use that one. I'm going to go downstairs right after this. I'm going to tell my wife, you got a nice little body color.
She's orange.
Aren't you glad I picked her?
Oh, this is awesome. You looking at the view?
I know, it's so pretty. I really want to touch the water. Will you hold me so I don't fall in?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh.
Fall in, fall in, fall in.
You're right. It's
Wow.
a nice view
Sarah
out
wants
here.
her to die. High five.
It's
Again.
like, it's not even funny at all.
Again with the cucking. Well, I think we've seen enough of Parental Control. A classic. The last one we got to talk about is Date My Mom. The premise of this show is simple. The kid is trying to find a man, but in order to date her, you have to date her mom first. And if the date goes well with the mom, then you get to date the kid. That's how it works. So you got to go on the date with the mom to get to the goods.
Hey, I'm Jane. I'm 58 and I'm feeling great.
Hey, I'm Megan. I'm 18 and I'm feeling excellent.
I've been
58
married
and I'm
21
feeling
years.
great.
Megan likes to explore the world with my money.
I'll pay you back.
Yeah, right.
I feel like, you know, they've got a great playful vibe here. I like Megan and Jane.
Stop brushing your hair. You look fine. Okay. I'm more concerned with what you're going to tell her. What
What do you want me to tell her?
Okay, so this was this was another gay one. I would say maybe what, 1 out of every 10 or so would be a gay episode, which, you know, back in the 2000s, that was progressive. I feel like now they would all be a gay episode. Ooh, this girl's a rocker.
We'll tell her I'm blonde. I've got a nice rack and an ass to match.
Wow. Imagine saying these words to your mom. Tell her I'm blonde, I got a nice ass and a rack to match. Men writing for women, you gotta love it. This is how lesbians talk, right?
Bootylicious.
Bootylicious.
I just really hope she's hot and smart. Good lesbians are really hard to find.
I guess we're about to find out.
Hi. Hi.
Okay.
How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Good.
Here's
I'm
the
Lara.
date.
How do you feel about spending the day on a gorgeous yacht?
That sounds great.
Awesome.
More
Let's go.
world-class acting. I was devastated when I learned these shows were faked. You know, I was like in my early 20s when I was watching these, and I didn't remember them being this fake. I remember them being at least a little bit believable back then.
I'm the queen of the world.
So romantic.
Fabulous.
Tell me about your daughter. What's her name and how old is she?
Name is Megan. She's a very old 18. Megan's about 5'6".
There'd always be some of these moments like, okay, mom, and no matter what, don't tell her that I have 3 nipples. And mom's like, okay, no matter what, I promise I won't tell her that you have 3 nipples. And then, like, the second thing she says is, oh, and there's one more thing you should know about my daughter. She has 3 nipples. You're like, Mom, no, why did you tell her that? Ah!
And she's got a big rack and an ass to match.
There it is. There's the line.
Do you have anything funny you want to tell me about Megan?
She
Uh-oh.
sleepwalks.
Really?
She sleepwalks. She was at her girlfriend's house one night to spend the night, and she had her suitcase on the floor, and the next morning she got up to pack up her suitcase and pick it up, and it was like all wet. Then she realized she peed in her suitcase in the middle of the night. She thought it was the toilet.
What's with all these pissers?
That's what I've been wondering my whole life. What's with all these pissers? And where do I find one? All right. Well, I don't know. I feel like this show's not as entertaining as I remembered it being, but still, you get the vibe. The point is, people, we've got to bring back the height of human civilization. It's like, you remember when the Renaissance, when they rediscovered all the lost secrets of ancient Greek and Roman civilization and brought us into the age of the Enlightenment? You remember that? We need a second Enlightenment, which will come in the form of resurrecting all the amazing MTV dating shows of the mid-2000s. Bring it back, people. Bring it back. I won't rest. It's my life's mission. I won't rest until we bring it back. That's it. If these guys don't clean their teeth, it probably means they have smelly balls.